last wedding series video going down right now.
In case you haven't met yet, this is my husband Andy. He popped the question last July with the most amazing proposal and got it all on camera. We decided to capture the whole planning process, so join us as we get ready for the big day.
Hey guys, welcome back to the wedding series. Today is the last video before the big one and I show you our wedding video. I can't wait. I know you guys can't either because I keep getting messages from you being like, Trina, where's the wedding video? But I promise you it is up next. Hopefully by now you guys have had a chance to check out some of the other videos in the series. If not, I will be sure to link my playlist for you right now. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing how Andy and I personalized our wedding. So let's start off with the cake. I went on Pinterest, I pinned a bunch of different photos, and I want to say like 90% of them were the nearly naked cake. So the ones that look like you can see cake underneath, and it's just basically not fully iced. We met with CaitPops. Her name is Caitlin. She specializes in cake pops. CaitPops, get it? Luckily, Caitlin and Andy already knew each other, so she made the exception to do a wedding cake for us because I knew I wanted to do like the old school traditional wedding cake. So we did a 3-tiered cake and we did 2 different layers. But the cool thing is, I won't get into too many of the details, but Caitlin and Andy already talked before our cake tasting and he told her that I loved Black Forest cake because that is literally my favorite cake. It always has been. I think it always will be. Like since I was a child, that's the one that I have wanted to eat. So what she did was she created like a chocolate cake with the cherry curd inside with the buttercream. It was amazing. I believe our middle tier was the Black Forest. And we also had a cake topper made by Leanne Madeline. If you guys, well, I'm gonna leave all of the links to everything in my description box, but she literally does personalized cake toppers. Maybe it's your last name that you want. Maybe it's like Mr. and Mrs. We did our last name. Next up, Polaroids. So you search weddings on Pinterest and Polaroids come up like everywhere. I saw a lot of people do strings of photos. Love that idea. I even did a few in our venue, but what I really wanted to do was weddings, there's always photo booths. And instead of doing a traditional photo booth, I wanted to do a photo booth using the Instax Wide camera. This thing, amazing. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. I'll take a photo. But what we did was we had a friend use our Instax and take photos of all of our guests as they arrived, and then we ordered a personalized album, and then we put all of the Instax photos inside. Like, look at how amazing this is. The company that made this is Leumi.net. As soon as I saw it on Etsy, I knew I needed it, and we did tell her that we were doing the wide, so she made like these little pocket holders. You slide the photo in, then the guests just put their name in it. So instead of just people signing their names, they can write their names, you see their photo, and then they can give you their little well wish inside. We got to choose the color album we wanted, the color writing. You can choose however many pages you want inside. It was just genius. Now for our Polaroids, we chose to go with the Instax Wide camera because obviously it has a wider printout, so I thought it would be great for fitting a lot of guests in the photos. And I am so obsessed with this camera now, honestly, just to document things. I love memories and I love that it prints out in like a matter of seconds. Should we try it? Oh, Andy! Ready? 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Like, look, you can already start to see it.
Well, my hair looks crazy.
But while we are waiting for that to develop, I have big good news. I am doing a giveaway. Because I love you guys and you have been watching this wedding series, you've been amazing throughout. I have partnered with Fujifilm and I'm going to be giving away a brand new Instax Mini camera to one lucky viewer. So here's what you gotta do to win. You gotta be subscribed to this channel. You must subscribe to my vlog channel, Life with Trina, and you must follow me on Instagram, find my Instax photo, and tag 2 friends to win. And that is it. The giveaway will be open internationally and all of the details will be listed in my description box, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, let's get to the next one. Oh, before we do that, look how cute! Next one is the mirror. That sounds funny, but You have a wedding. You have guests. You need to seat your guests. If you're brave enough, you will do a seating chart. Andy and I did it. In fact, we literally finished the seating chart like the night before. We're in the hotel room, we're finishing it off. It was a little bit stressful, but it all turned out. But basically, we needed to find a way to display where our guests were seated. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do this, but what we did was we went to the store, we bought a mirror. Keep this in mind that if you're doing this as well, buy a big enough mirror for however many guests you have. We had like 200 guests, so we needed to buy a mirror big enough to fit 200 guests' names on it. Then from there, I most definitely didn't want to be the one to write the names on it, so we worked with Morel. She does beautiful calligraphy here in Vancouver, and she wrote all of our guests' names on there in the most beautiful way possible. I could never have done this myself. And now with this mirror, like when we first bought it, I had no idea that it was gonna be this special to me. I didn't even consider the fact that I would keep the names on it, but now I will never take those names off, and it's actually like an art piece or like decor in our house, and it looks really good in our place. In case you don't know, Andy and I love coffee, like love. Maybe you don't watch the vlogs, you wouldn't know, but we knew we had to incorporate coffee into our wedding or else it just wouldn't be right. So we literally found the perfect vendor for this, and that was Jack Coffee. They're an on-location pour-over coffee bar, and this worked amazing with our wedding venue. It just looked so cute in this space. I only got one cup. Andy and I only had like 2 minutes to sneak over, grab a cup of coffee, but I just remember wanting to stay there and drink and try all the different ones that they brought, because they brought a variety. And finally, music. We did hire a DJ. We went with one of Andy's friends, DJ C Styles. He's awesome, but we wanted to have some live music during our cocktail hour. So while we were greeting our guests, saying hi to everybody, thanking them for coming, we wanted there to be like this nice ambiance in the room, and there totally was. I remember just wanting to stop, stand, listen to him. I literally wanted to be a guest at my own wedding. But we hired Dave Morin, who is a multi-instrumentalist artist here in Vancouver. What that means is basically he's a one-man show. He plays all his own instruments, he sings, his voice is unreal, and the way Andy and I found him is just like years back. He would always be busking on some of the busiest streets here in the city. Fast forward however many years, we reached out to him, we asked, would you like to play at our wedding? He said yes, and that was it. And I think it's a good time to say goodbye now anyways, because the natural light is starting to come into my room and take over everything. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for coming along with Andy and I on this wedding journey. I can't believe it's over. The next one though, you guys, is so good. Make sure you have a Kleenex. The first time I watched it, it was just ugly cry. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.